Good morning, early morning. This will be for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury. Pisces, I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Either resting in the house, meditating, collecting yourself, or hanging out with those who you love. Or getting outside, getting into nature, beautiful things like that. Pisces. 1 second. I'm back. That was the alarm clock. I was supposed to wake up at that time to do this reading, but I woke up so much earlier. But anyways, Pisces, if this doesn't resonate with you, then check out my other videos. If you have other placements as well, maybe some other readings will resonate with you than this one, depending on your birth chart. Go check those out. Sometimes it could be a little scattered, but let's see what the universe has for my beautiful Pisces. What messages? Mix this up real good. Put that in the way. Okay. I was trying to figure out how to shuffle this way. Let's see, beautiful Pisceans. What messages we have, Spirit Team, Spirit Guides, Universe of Pisces. What does Pisces need to know? Pisces, so we have the 8 of Cups. Walking away from something that's no longer serving you emotionally. And also with this card too, with the 8 of Cups, same thing like the Strength card is the number 8 as well. In the traditional tarot deck is 8. Some other decks it could be like 11, I think. But with this one, you're walking away from what no longer serves you. Having that inner strength, that power, that determination, that resilience you have, because you've been in a situation where, maybe you were stressed out, feeling overwhelmed, and things of that nature. So you're walking away and you're chasing your highest goals, what you want to do, what makes you happy. Okay, you're walking towards success, victory, because what happens when you walk away? You start to build yourself, you start to gain confidence, you start to gain self-esteem back again, because you're focused on you. So this is why, you're walking away from what no longer serves you. Pisces. Who is messing with you, Pisces? What else we have for Pisces? Sometimes you gotta walk away. It could be tough, but why mess with your health? Excuse me. Yeah, the Hierophant here. Okay, the Hierophant. This could be a job, institution. Okay, or you're also walking away, and you could be on a spiritual journey, or you could be talking to a mentor, or a spiritual teacher, or this could be you. You went within, okay, because you go by a set of rules or traditions, and, you got the green light to walk away from something that no longer serves you. You have been enlightened, okay? You have been enlightened, and maybe these people see you, they see that you took a bold move, and you walked away, the 8 of Cups, for what no longer serves you here. Hierophant has to do with traditions, rituals, and, like a mentor that people go to, authority figure. Okay. Or maybe you're walking towards this. You're going this way. Getting that light and that light. Look at the light and lighten it. Okay. So by you walking away, you automatically graduated. Yeah, because the Hierophant, you know, you got some values. You have a set, you have high standard for yourself. You have values for yourself. You know what to do, and you made the move to walk away from what no longer serves your highest good. And you're walking towards what you want, Pisces. You're walking towards your highest goals, what you want to achieve, without anybody holding you back or just giving you empty cups and you just doing everything. What else in the universe we have for Pisces? Pisces, we have the Emperor reversed. Okay? And we have the World reversed. So somebody wants to control some situation here that's resistant to change. Okay? Not closing out a cycle, prolonging something. Let's see. What is the Eight of Cups? Okay, we have the Queen of Cups here. Okay, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The Queen of Cups is, you know, you're a very kind person, Pisces. You're a healer as well. You're a healer. Okay, you're nurturing, you're caring. Okay, you could be a mom or want to be a mom. Here as well. I feel like you see something for what it is. Like maybe you've seen this situation and you had to walk away from it. Like I feel like you knew this was coming. Why these cards just came out? What's the Eight of Cups? Spirit team, spirit guides from Pisces. So you walked away from a controlling situation that kept you stuck and felt like you can't close out a cycle. You know, there's some delays here because when you don't close out something, well, you experience delays, right? Some setbacks and stuff like that. For somebody who's just like in the reverse, controlling or something. But guess what? You have the Ace of Pentacles, a brand new beginning and a fresh start. You see the grass and stuff. There's lots of abundance here surrounding you. You know, planting the seeds for success. Because what happens? This was right under this one. The Eight of Pentacles. You walked away from what no longer served you, and because of that, you walked away from a controlling situation. You have been enlightened. You received the answers. Okay, you received the answers to have a new beginning in. And you're going to have a new beginning in because you walked away from what no longer serves you. This, you could be, listen, you could be getting, you know, this is good, the Ace of Pentacles, because this represents blessings from the universe, new opportunities coming in that'll get you a lot of financial gain, financial security, success, victory here. This is the potential you have, okay? This is, or somebody could be giving you money, okay, but it's a solid offer that you should take the opportunity and not waste it, okay? Because you deserve this. You manifested this. This is an abundance here. Okay, it's right around the corner for you to grab this big old beautiful coin, the coin of war. You deserve it. You are the champion, Pisces. So this, you could be getting new jobs. Okay, you could be purchasing a house or getting a car. This will be enough for you to get those things. Because this is the Ace number 1. New beginning. Again, because you walk away with the Hierophant. He was enlightened by something. Okay, so you walk away from what no longer serves you, from somebody in the reverse. Could have been a fire sign. Okay, let's see. What else is here? What's the Hierophant here? Walk away from a group or institution, a job, something. You could have had a controlling boss. Okay, because we have the Hierophant and the Emperor reverse. So you could have had a controlling boss that was abusing their authority, abusing their power, and you're getting your wishes fulfilled with the Nine of Cups. Yes, yes, because you have the money now, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles. And then you have the Nine of Cups. Getting your emotional fulfillment. You know what's awesome? Because you walked away with the number 8. You found your fulfillment. You found the other lost cup. 9 of Cups. This is telling you you have been through victory and everything like that. You have been through victory from somebody trying to hold you back here. Look at this big old thing. Trying to hold you back, and now you have, so far, you are where you want to be. This is telling you take a break and indulge in yourself. Responsibly, of course. I'm not going to tell you that you're grown, but, indulge in spending time with those who helped you along the way. Okay, celebrating with friends or family. You guys are eating, you're feasting around an abundance of people who you love, where you guys share each other's emotions, energy, value. You guys have an understanding. You understand that, victory is not easy. Sometimes you have to go through the war. In order to get success, you have to be tough. You have to be strong. You have to be balanced. And this is your time to celebrate yourself. So it could be a celebration here at a place. You could be invited somewhere. Let's see, what is this Emperor reverse? Spirit guides. What is Pisces? What is this Emperor reverse? And I see here that look at them drinking. Just don't drink too much, Pisces. Emperor reverse. Pisces. Spirit team, spirit guides. Yeah, so we have the Four of Swords here. I see you resting from a controlling person, getting some rest, having a clear mind. That way you're able to receive intuitive messages and things of that nature. But with the Four of Swords here, I see you relaxing here, just clearing your mind, rejuvenating, recharging yourself so you can prepare for the next wave of battle to come. To get that victory, to get that success from, from all you've been through. In life, we all need a little rest. We all need a recharge from a controlling person or an environment of people. Sometimes it's good to take a break, and recharge your energy up. That way you can have the balance. So Pisces, you could be dealing with work that you want to walk away from emotionally. You feel like maybe you're not getting the recognition you deserve at work or some institution where you work because your boss is very controlling. You could feel like your boss is always just trying to pick on you or just watch you or something. Okay, let's see. What is the World card reversed for Pisces? This is very important that you get your rest. Okay, the World card reverse. So we have the Nine of Swords. It was in the reverse though. Okay, the Nine of Swords. Feeling, at first you might have had some nightmares, feeling overwhelmed and things of that nature. Sorry, Pisces. Yes, so with the Nine of Swords reverse, you could be overcoming these fears of anxiety, worrisome, and things like that. But also sometimes it could mean that these problems could be worsening too as well. Because the World card reverse, there's been delays, setbacks, resisting to change or fears to face maybe your controlling reversed Emperor. So it's very important that, with the Four of Swords, it's telling you get that rest, rejuvenate yourself, heal yourself. That way you're able to come back bigger and better. Okay. There goes my baby, Michael Myers. I love Michael Myers. Okay, stay focused. I'm a little ADHD. What's the Queen of Cups? Oh, goodness. Give me time. What do we have here? Yeah, so we have the four of coins, the Four of Pentacles reverse. So this is a need to let go of control here. Okay, letting go of control, because people take advantage of you, Pisces. You can feel like somebody's taking advantage of you because of your kind nature. Okay, you're a nurturing person. You're a great mentor as well. People love to speak to you because you're an empath. You're psychic as well. You have great intuitive abilities. So, you're a healer, and people love to just come up to you when they see you and they talk to you. They feel like you can understand them and give them great advice. And not only that, you doing that to people gives you blessings back from the universe as well. You feel so good when you make other people feel good. It makes you feel good because you know that a happy world brings a happy environment. But Pisces, there's a need to let go and let the universe work, because it's in the reverse here. Okay, so I'm telling you that you can close out a cycle after you recover the Four Swords. Getting back, let go of these fears, which I see you doing. Because there was a time where you was having some fears and anxiety, probably losing sleep due to a work situation over a controlling person, maybe a father figure, if not a boss, somebody of authority who has lots of control. But I see you letting go. I need to let go of control as well. Let's get you a few more. So basically this whole thing is you walking away from a job or an institution or what no longer serves you. But don't forget, Pisces, you have the Ace of Pentacles. That's when you walk away. So I do see you getting your power back, because you are walking away. And I get like, maybe when you want to enjoy yourself too a little bit, have a little drink or just go out, this controlling person is always probably questioning you or something like that. Or is that how you feel, Pisces? Yeah, this controlling person could be just down your back, and maybe you're well, you have some fears and stuff. You feel like you can't close out a cycle, holding back, resisting. Don't resist. Okay? Let go, reverse. You already been through the fire, the storm. Let go. That way you're able to come back, rebuild yourself, rebuild your stability, financially, emotionally, physically. And also the Ace of Pentacles could mean that you could be, eating healthy, working on a healthcare routine after going through a mess. We'll get you a few more, because Pisces, you're the Queen of Cups. You're kind, you're nurturing. You could be an older woman, or you could just be young, but you're really mature. You don't have to be old. You could just, well, I won't say old, but, the English is the word old. But you could be extremely mature. It's a word of extremely? What is that? Show my Michael Myers, baby. I'm a fan of scary movies, romantic comedies. But let's go. Pisces. Let's get a few more. Yeah, and you're waiting for your ships to come in, Pisces. Okay? You could be traveling as well. Looking out right now, I see you comfortable where you are. Okay, you're content where you are, waiting for your ships to come in. Okay, you already planted the seeds. You did the work you need to do. Okay, and now you're watching. Okay, you're waiting. because you let go. Okay. And I get it too, put some time into yourself, love yourself, get outside, get into nature as well. Have a hold of your emotions. Yeah, because you've been left out in the cold, 5 of Pentacles. So you could be feeling alone or feeling isolated at one point. Okay, maybe gaining your finances, which is gaining your finances back in control with the 5 of Pentacles, which is why I say I need to let go of control here. So you could have been you could have spent your money on going out too much. A little bit of overspending, Pisces. But Pisces, I see that you love communication that has so much deep connection. You enjoy this just fell out, emotional talks with deep connections. Could be thinking about somebody from your past here. Maybe thinking about your parents when you was a baby here. Okay. Maybe somebody's coming back from your past, or you're thinking about this. Number 6. Maybe when you go through hardship, you think about your past a lot, Pisces. So that could probably help you too as well. Flying up. Yeah, 2 of Swords. So I feel like you have a decision to make. Some kind of decision you have. And I could tell that you, in a sense, don't want to. You're like, oh, do I have to make a decision? Yes. Okay. You have a decision to make on what path you want to go down. What you want to take. What serves you. And you have some support here from some. I can tell that you have a small circle of people that you trust. I'm picking up small, like the word small in my mind, like a small circle of people or friends you probably hang out with, maybe from the past. Pisces, maybe when you're making this decision, you're outside somewhere walking. Could be near some woods, or it could be foggy out that day. But there's a decision you have to make. Which way you're going to go, which direction. Yep. Because you have to cut out something what no longer serves you. Okay. Stepping into your power. Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Don't have to be. You could be dealing with those people, but making a decision. Stepping into your power. The Queen of Swords, she could be also a woman who could communicate with her hands a lot. Could talk with her hands. She's a very serious person. And with the Queen of Swords, she's very analytical as well. And some people say she's the queen of social media. I got that from another reader. They say she can be the queen of social media too. I got that a long time ago. But cutting out what no longer serves you, carefully analyzing the situation before making a decision. But I see that you're a no-nonsense person and you will slay the dragon. Okay? Because guess what? You have new opportunities coming in. You have a decision to make. Oh, 2. Yeah, and wow, this is beautiful. This is going to take you, let's do one at a time. This is going to take you strength. Okay. So we have the number 8 here for strength. Look. 5, yep. The number 8 here for strength. When you're making this decision, you're able to do this because, you have the wisdom. If you see the traditional deck, there's an infinity symbol above the woman's head because, you have infinite potential. Okay. you're able to go within. You see the grass here around, which represents abundant stability. It's true, because when you approach situations with patience, okay, you're determined, you have determination, and you approach things with such a gentle influence, taming those inner beasts from going ham on somebody. But doing that does bring you great abundance eventually, because you understand that it takes the power of the mind, and so within and outer, to be patient and to have the strength that, gathering, harnessing that inner power you have in order to make it through difficult situations. And when you do that, there's a shift coming, the wheel of fortune. Fortune's turning in your favor. This is by outside forces. This is divine timing. This is fated. Okay? This is beautiful. And I'm seeing a lot of 8s here. Maybe the 8th is so significant, 8 weeks, or the 8th month. He was born on the 8th, but 8th, all about power, resilience, caring, compassion. Because you see how she's so compassionate to her inner beast? Taming it, holding force, that way you can move forward like the chariot. Gaining control of those feelings or emotions. Taming the beast with compassion, a gentle influence approach. Okay? But if you could let it out. But no. And this is also an 8, a 5, and a 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's very significant. You're going to have a lot of inner power to make the decision you need to make to get forward. And to let go, with the 4 of Pentacles, let go of control. Okay? Let the universe turn the fortunes into your favor. This is good karma. You're on the good side of the wheel here. So, whoever this controlling doink brain is, he can hit the rocks. Because, well, damn, the Queen of Pentacles just popped her behind right on out. Because you're a calm, basically, you're a very loyal person. You're dedicated. You give your all. Okay, you're very fertile too. But the Queen of Pentacles, she's a homemaker as well, Pisces. Okay, you're calm. You're a dedicated friend, dedicated worker. You're trustworthy. You're loyal. People love coming to you because you approach things in a grounded way. Well, you're grounded, but you approach things in practical ways as well. Okay, you're very abundant. Okay, you could be a mother. Okay, you get satisfaction out of stable relationships or connections as well. And like I said with the Fool card, taking that first leap of faith by what? Letting go of control. Okay, I see you've been through a lot. You've been hurt a lot, but you have that inner strength to tame those demons and approach life in a calm and compassion way with patience. That's inner strength. Is about having patience. Patience, taming those inner demons, your desires to go crazy. But you're taming them and you're moving forward. And you're finally settling out to see what else is out there. Into the unknown. Feeling the breeze blast past your hair. Having the inner strength to take that leap of faith. And the Fool expects ups and downs in life, which makes the Fool enlightened. Okay? You will face some hardships along the way, but that's a part of the journey, which is why, Pisces, you have the inner strength to overcome that. And how do you get the inner strength too? By recharging and resting. The 4 of Swords. Recharging, resting, getting ready to come back, getting out of this decisiveness, okay, and stepping into your power, cutting out what no longer serves you. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Pisces. That beautiful message. And staying grounded and building and focusing on yourself, your family, your stability, whatever it is. Okay, that way you're able to get that Ace of Pentacles, but you work hard for it. Okay, no more being left out in the cold or anything of that nature. Okay, no more of that. Walking away from what no longer serves you as well. the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Cups. Maybe the Eight of Pentacles is significant, working on yourself. Taking that bold move. Maybe somebody from the past you're cutting out, or, you think about your family and stuff. Maybe you're dealing with them, When you do that, you're waiting for your ships to come. You could be traveling out, but I see that you was enlightened. You just probably spoke to a mentor, authority, figure you can trust, or you got this message from within. Because, like I said, lots of abundance, good luck coming your way, opportunities, the Wheel of Fortune that'll catapult you to get that start. Okay, no more sleepless nights. Saw you coming out of that. Still being healing, loving and compassion, because that's who you are. So I see you walking away from that. When you do that, you get victory, success. People watch you. They want to be on your team. They're cheering you on. You've been through the wars. You've been through the battles. Now it's time for victory, success, with the Six of Wands here. Victory, success, achievement. Not backing down. No more feeling stuck, having conflict with your inner self, inner turmoil, like you can't move, you're tied to a tree. People try to burn you down. Nope. Because you have compassion. You have that inner strength, that resilience to give up. When people try to drag you down to them, you're like, This is a person, you're a person who's been through a lot of shit. Okay? Stepping into that hermit mode, being strong, knowing, getting the inner answers you need in order to move forward. Take a leap of faith after long, hard battle. Now, if you have any other definition to these things, feel free. I love all different opinions. Everybody reads differently. Pisces, let me get you an inner child message. I don't know why I'm hearing that old song. I didn't really like the song, but it's in my mind. What's his name? Michael something. I don't know, but the guy, Georgia Michael, it's called Freedom. Freedom. Gotta give it what it takes. Strength. Freedom. And the ladies in the background like, freedom. Freedom. Gotta give it what it takes. Okay, let's see what our spirit team, spirit guys have for you, Pisces. My message. Two of them came out, but we're going to choose one. We have It's Okay to Be Misunderstood. And we have Listen. So, it's okay to be misunderstood means perception is not always based on truth. And what I always say with this card, walk by faith, not by sight. So we're going to go with listen. I feel like listen is important. And plus, it's the girl from the box. But not the front of the box. Maybe your ancestors. But let's see. This is number 25. I'm going to do a little spring cleaning. Not spring yet, but... Okay. Oops. One page over. Okay. This is called Listen. Okay, your inner child has something to say, Pisces. I'm going to hold it up here in case you want to soak in it. Okay, our inner child is compromised of the many different aspects of childhood we experienced growing up. This is a 1-year-old inner child, a 10-year-old inner child, an 18-year-old inner child, and an inner child for every age in between. At various times in our lives, different aspects of our inner child will need to be heard. This card indicates that an aspect of your inner child, one you may have not met with yet, has a message for you. Now here's an awareness exercise you can do, Pisces. You don't have to, but here it is. Take time to connect with this new piece of you through inner visualization, responsive journaling, play, or intuitive art. Try to be open to what your inner child has to say. Many times in life, we repress aspects of our inner selves in a bid for safety. When events occur in our childhood we cannot manage or understand, they can become suppressed aspects of ourselves. Because of this, our inner child might bring unprocessed events and memories for us to work through as an adult. If this occurs, be gentle with yourself and have patience. These memories and events will most likely be sensitive in nature because of how long our inner child has carried the pain of that moment. Give yourself plenty of time to sit with whatever comes up, setting aside the practice of processing these old memories if it becomes too overwhelming, or seeking professional help as needed. Now here's a responsive journaling prompt that you can do right here, okay? Yeah, a responsive journaling prompt that you can do, Pisces, okay? Is there an aspect of your inner child that you do not wish to meet, Pisces? Is there a way to create space for that aspect to come forward today? So that's a beautiful message. Oh, I'm sorry, Card. Was I too rough? So Pisces, listen to your inner child, okay? Reflect within and give it some attention, whatever the message was, okay? So do that. That's beautiful for you. And also what's good for your inner child as well, just my humblest opinion, is that you get outside, go into nature. Enjoy the birds, the trees, the grass, the air, invisible air. What air is it? Warm, cold, bitter, whatever it is, they're talking to you. Okay? Now, not just going out in nature, but also like enjoying the vibrant colors that come with it as well. Hold on. But also enjoying the vibrant color, like I said, that goes with it. So get outside, get into nature. Thank you so much. I'm going to do it like this. Lock in, lock out. Lock in, lock out. So thank you so much for visiting Waters Deep Intuitive Poetry Oracle Tarot. God bless you and have a beautiful, productive Monday.